In the meantime, in North Carolina, Governor Roy Cooper is expected to veto a 12-week abortion ban that's sitting on his desk as we speak. That measure was fast-tracked through the State House last week. WCNC Charlotte, Shamaria Morrison joining us now in studio. So Shay, when Governor Cooper does veto that bill, walk us through what happens next.
Well, that vetoed bill is then returned to the General Assembly, and at that point, the General Assembly can either attempt to override the veto or accept it. And with a supermajority in both the Senate and the House, Republicans have the votes to override the governor's veto. Now, the House gained an extra Republican last month from Mecklenburg County's Tricia Cotham, who switched parties from Democrat to Republican. And this is what gave Republicans that supermajority. Although there are enough votes to override the veto, we don't yet know how Cotham will vote. You know, a few years ago, she actually gave a famous speech on the legislative floor about her own choice to get an abortion. And this week, Governor Roy Cooper has been traveling across the state trying to get some moderate Republicans to vote no to override that veto. And that includes a trip to Mecklenburg County to pressure Cotham and Representative John Bradford into not overriding his veto. Davidson College political science professor Susan Roberts says the lack of public debate and input on this bill is noteworthy.
They should have allowed some hearings, and I think that their minds were already made up. They knew what the legislation was, and I think they had complete confidence that they'd get every member of the Republican caucus.
And once that bill is vetoed, Republican leadership will announce what day they will hold a vote to attempt to override that bill. And to override the veto, both the House of Representatives and the Senate must vote to do so by a 3/5 majority in each chamber.